Hello, another old man review. Just received a package from Pyramid Air. I had pre-ordered a while back and it just arrived today. Let's take a look and see what we got in the box. Got some paperwork. Let's see what the paperwork is. Got the manual. I did the 10 for 10. Here's the target. Certification that it's been shot 10 times. Tape is included, which is right there. Trigger's been checked out. It's been checked for leak. It was pressurized to 3,000 psi. They tested it with 7-grain bolts, RSWs, basics. Also, I ordered a Williams Diablo sight for it. That's in here. And here's the gun. Still has almost 3,000. Let's take a closer look at this. While I was gone, I mounted the Williams Doppler sight, which is a peephole sight. Has windage adjustment and elevation adjustment. The front has a little Allen screw. You can rotate this to be either left. You turn it, it'll be wide, like I have it now, or you can rotate it so it's narrow. With the peephole, works well with having it wide. Done some comparison with the manual for the this and the Benjamin Marauder pistol. This is basically a 177 version of the Marauder pistol with a free-floating Walther barrel. Adjustments on this: trigger housing is identical to the Marauder. You have adjustment screw for the first and second stage. There's a hole in the bottom here. You can access those two screws. There's a hammer, trigger weight adjuster. You need to remove the grips to get to. The over travel screws right there on the bottom. Internal adjustments on it, just like the Marauder pistol. There's a access hole here in the back with a 3/16 Allen wrench. You go in and adjust the hammer spring load, preload. With a 1/8 Allen, you reach through that adjustment and you can adjust the stroke. The front, there's a pull-off thing, and you have a Foster fitting. Gauges on the bottom. Nice big numbers. Bolt on it, identical to the Benjamin Marauder pistol. On the left-hand side, You can change it to the right hand side, but that does require removing the breech so you can get to an access screw in the bottom, and then you can flip it over. Has the dovetail rail on it. Nice weight to the gun. Similar length to the Benjamin Marauder. Let's see what it does on paper. Okay, let me load her up. We'll start out with a 7-grain RSW or WS. Little high. Try a JSB 8.4. That's a little closer. Let's see what it does with a redesign. .43. Put that over, put it in the back. There we go. Still a little high. Let's see if it likes Diablo Hades. Let me try the target on the bottom here, right hand side. Try that 7 grain again. Try that center target again. Grouping's not too bad. Unlike the Marauder pistol, it is a single shot. Try that center one again. I have to do a little adjustment on this, but the grouping's not bad. We're a little high and a little to the right. But we're keeping it in a nice little group there. Yeah, definitely needs to come down and to the left a little bit. But that's not too bad. Okay, I did a little change. I took the Williams open sight off of my 2300S and put it on this. Seems to adjust better on this. Not sure whether it's either my old eyes at the peep sight or I couldn't get it to come down far enough. Changed over to this sight, it's working real well. Right on now. According to the manual, the 1701P is adjusted at the factory, set for a fill pressure of 2900 psi, approximate velocity of 450 feet per second. It's designed to be tuned between 2500 psi and 3000. On the low end of the psi, hammer spring and striker should be adjusted down. On the higher pressure, it should be adjusted up. I've left it at factory adjustment and topped off the gun to 3000 psi, or actually 29. It's just shy of 3000. So let's see what this is going to do for velocity. Okay, I got the FX chronograph on the end of it here. Let's see what it does. Let's see. Pyramid Air. Tested it with 7-grain RWS. So let me see what that does. Pyramid Air did 10-shot group, and their first shot was 410. Last shot was 447 for an average of 435.5. That was at the muzzle. At the target, 10 feet away, it was at 3 feet per second drop. Okay. $459. $465. bugger. There we go.
$469. $472. $472.
Doing pretty good there. Ran a little hotter than it did the pyramid.
$471.
Definitely liking these open sights better.
$471.
That's pretty consistent here. So far I'm running a extreme spread of 13, standard deviation 4.4. With these 7 grains I'm averaging 3.4 foot-pounds. Just out of curiosity, let's see what a 13.43 redesign.
$363.
A little slower on a heavy pellet, but still respectable for a target pistol. Okay. Be back here in a couple minutes. Okay, here's my final thoughts. So far, I'm impressed with it. Shoots well. The more I shoot it, the more it gets broke in a little bit more. It's picking up a little bit more velocity. Very quiet. Very accurate. I've gone through all my different pellets. I haven't found anything yet it doesn't like. As far as filling it, it was like less than a minute on my compressor. Top it off. Easily you could hand pump this. Even an old man like me. I have to play around with it, see how many rounds I get out of it. They claim 40 to 50 decent shots. We'll see. Does feel better with the wooden the walnut grips on it. Probably going to stick with the open Williams sights on it. Was debating on whether to put a red dot on it, but I trained back in the military on open sights, and I get along with these. The peep sight, I may modify. I've got it on the 2300S right now. What I may do is drill out the peep a little bit larger and see what I can do to get it to work well on that. My old eyes, that little hole is a little hard to line up. So generally, it's a real nice gun. It's not, you know, it's a target gun. It's for silhouettes and shooting paper. It's not a varmint gun. 177s, it's only giving me 3 to 4 foot-pounds, which is not going to take anything down. Maybe a butterfly. I'll do some more reviews on this later. I'll play around. I'm going to play around with it a bit and see what it does on different adjustments on the hammer spring and the plunger. Trigger is nice on it. I'm probably not going to play with the trigger at all. So for now, happy shooting.